Yo, what's good, people? Listen. Y'all see that title? Where does your greatness lie? And a lot of times, it's really just about you, man. Have you found it? And I know when you see that thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? You got the Jordan thumbnail, or whatever the case is. You know, he's a person that kind of like, I'm looking at his situation because he kind of like inspires me to a degree of life. How do you go hard at each and everything that you do? Dedicate your time, your energy into that. And I even ask myself, where does my greatness lie? It's not going to always be in basketball. It's not going to always be, and things that over time you lose a lot, inspiration to be or to where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you miss that. So a lot of times you lose the lackluster for it. You know what I'm saying? Putting your effort into everything that you do. Sometimes you gotta realize that even when being great or you being considered later in life to be great, I noticed that sometimes along the way, man, you're gonna lose your edge. You're gonna lose your passion to compete at times. But again, this is all about you, man. This is all about where you want to be in life, where you want to take yourself, who you want to take with you, and who gonna be down for the ride come the long run. You know what I'm saying? Great is just not being, not just saying a word. It's living it. You being a living embodiment of greatness. Whatever that look like for you. Whatever that is. But where does it lie? And I've thought about doing a series on that. On people that we look at today that some of us haven't never even heard of. Their trials, their tribulations that they had to go through. You know what I'm saying? Because through your journey, man, you're going to need some correction. You got to be willing to take that. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have some criticisms. You're going to have some tough ones. You're going to have some constructive. But for you to be great in any area of your life, man, you got to take the advice. And you got to make mistakes. You got to lose sometimes. Because if you don't lose, you don't know what you need to work on. If you're a person that's constantly always won in life, in all areas of your life, some of y'all won't understand this. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of us, because of our upbringing, a lot of us are winning in life. So this type of conversation or video perhaps wouldn't be for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to know if you are a person that's watching this video, because anytime that you lose in life or you feel as if it's a failure or I made a mistake or something like that, know that you needed to make it, because now hopefully you won't make the same mistake twice or maybe even 3 times if you don't get it the first or the second time. You dig what I'm saying? Mistakes are to be made. But when you great and you great, or you're on your way to be where people look at you in high regard, is that you want to be recognized as that, and you want your flowers now. And that's what we should be giving people that surround us that's great. So sometimes your greatness might be in parenthood. It might be in business. But what are you willing to sacrifice for it? Because it comes with a price, man. It comes at a price that you got to be willing to pay for you to get to where you got to go. If you got a clear vision, a realistic vision, a goal in your life to attain, you can get there, but it comes with a price. Whether that's your time, whether that's your sweat and your tears, your blood, sweat, and tears, it's a price to be paid. When you destined for greatness, or when you searching for it, you know what I'm saying? You got to continue to compete in life. And again, Jordan just showed me some things. I've lived through that era. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of like the golden age for me. So I've lived through certain things, you know what I'm saying, that I can see and I have a better respect for now that I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I can see you need to apply anything that you do, you go hard at it. You lay everything on the line and say, yo, I gave it my all. And when your all not good enough, in some cases, you got to get back up and give it some more. You got to be willing to give and do things that other people aren't willing to do. You know what I'm saying? Crazy as that may sound, when you're thinking about, let's just say, scientists, the things that they have to do behind closed doors, or whether they got caught, to prove something that was right or a cure for something. You know what I'm saying? Think about those lengths. They'll be forever cemented. And I'm not saying, I'm not trying to turn well, actually I am turning a negative into a positive to a degree. They had certain people like that. I'm just using it as an example, that certain things like that that go on, you know, the bit of madness that people do to save the world, like scientists and doctors and stuff like that. You got to really think about those things. They risking the whole world, village, town, city, whatever, to cure something. No matter what we might think on the outside looking in, us passing judgment on how did you cure smallpox or something like that, what the lengths that person had to go through, or them people had to go through to have a cure now. I'm just hypothetically, you know, using that as an example. You know what I'm saying? Your greatness may not always be in the opportunities that you have, man. Because sometimes at that present moment in time, that was the opportunity for that moment, but that don't mean that it's right for you right then and there. Greatness can be anywhere. Greatness can be in an opportunity. It's all about what you make it. But again, y'all, listen, I will be doing some series based off some people, you know, whether that inspire me or inspire us, or some people that we just don't know about, to look at their struggle and what they went through their trial and error. You know, to get to greatness, you got to go through trial and error. You can't get it nowhere else. You got to know what works at what time, and the people around you to elevate you to where you need to go, to where you need to be. But it's trial and error and everything. That's how you need to know what you need to work on. So again, I ask you that question. I continue to ask myself that question. Where does your greatness lie? So I want y'all to think about that. Y'all leave a like, share it, comment, give me some feedback on what y'all feel about this video, or just the words that I have spoken to y'all. So hopefully this resonate with somebody. If so, I appreciate y'all, even for those who watch with silent eyes. But I'm gonna check y'all in a minute. So y'all be blessed, people, and I'm gonna keep it pushing until the next one. All right.